Welcome to this episode of the Maximus Minute. Now, today I want to talk to you about the value of sacrifice. Now, when it comes to achieving your goals, when it comes to achieving your dreams, nothing worth having comes easily. If something comes easily, you don't want it. If something comes with a shortcut, you don't want it. You see, what you really want, what you really desire, it's going to take blood, sweat, tears. It's going to take a lot of sacrifice. Take fitness, for example. I always say that fitness is the ultimate status symbol. And why do I say that? Because you can't buy it. Now, I know there's going to be people that come back with, well, you can buy a nutritionist. You can hire a trainer. You can get drugs. You can go for cool sculpting, or you can go for Botox, or you can go for some kind of plastic surgery. But here's the deal. There's plenty of people, plenty of rich people that have access to that still can't figure out how to look good, still can't figure out how to be fit, still can't figure out how to perform well. You see, you just can't buy it. When you go in the gym, when you're in the realm of fitness, your bank account doesn't matter. It's real, genuine, hard work. People talk about owning $1 million home. They talk about owning a Ferrari. If you're fit, your body is your Ferrari. And everybody that sees you knows that you worked your ass off to get it. That's just the simple truth. But is it easy to get fit? No. You got to show up day after day after day, and eventually showing up's not enough. You got to work your ass off for it. You got to push yourself. You got to be uncomfortable for it. You got to eat healthy. On days when you'd rather be on the couch eating a bag of Doritos, drinking a soda, eating a cake, eating your favorite foods, you got to sacrifice and you got to diet. It'd be fun to stay up late every night, but you got to sleep. It'd be fun to be drunk every night, but you got to restrict your alcohol. You see, you have to put in effort. And a lot of times it comes down to one simple premise. You got to make sacrifices. Now, I'm talking about fitness, but it works that way in the business world too. You want to build a business from scratch? You got to make sacrifices. I always say, how many weekends do you think Jeff Bezos took off when he started Amazon? Like, people look at him now and they see the trillions and trillions of dollars. They see the boats, they see the yachts, they see the cars, they see the fun. But when Amazon was getting started, how many weekends do you think Jeff Bezos took off? You see, he had to sacrifice for it. He probably gave up a lot. Maybe it was nights with his family. Maybe it was his favorite TV show. Maybe it was fun. Maybe it was vacations. I mean, I don't know what he sacrificed. He could tell you better than me. But he had to make sacrifices. Richard Branson, founder of Virgin, same thing. Anyone who's world class at what they do needed to make sacrifices. But here's the deal, and here's the real value of sacrifice. It's all worth it when you achieve your goal. I can't speak for other people, but I can speak for myself. You know, I've worked out 2 to 3 times a day for 30 straight years. I've given up a lot of nights out. I've given up drinking. I've given up a lot of good food. But it's all worth it. You see, every time someone stops me in the grocery store and tells me how good I look, it's worth it. When I won a fight in the UFC, it was worth it. When I won submission of the night in the UFC, it was worth it. When Men's Health named me one of the 100 fittest men of all time, it was worth it. Every time I'm at a football game and one of the other dads comes up to me and they're like, wow, you look amazing. You're some kind of freak. It is worth it. All those days of sacrifice, all those nights of sacrifice, all those days of doing without, they become immediately worthwhile when you hit your goal. So I want you to remember something. Whoever you are, wherever you are, if you're struggling, if you're trying to start a business, if you're trying to have a better marriage, if you're trying to have a better relationship with your kids, if you're trying to be fit, understand that you're making sacrifices, that you're working, that you're grinding, you're hustling, and that it might hurt right now. But I promise you that one day it will be worth it 100%. When you achieve your dream and when you look back on all the work you did, you'll smile. It'll be worth it. And you know what the best part of that is? Is that it will have been earned. You see, you didn't have rich parents. You didn't luck into some kind of trust fund. You didn't win the lottery. Like when you stand at the top of the mountain and you realize you've reached your goal with a smile on your face and pride in your heart, the biggest thing, the best thing about it, the best feeling that comes from the inside out is that you earned every single bit of it. And that's my message to you today. That's the real value of sacrifice. Is that when you really earn something, that feeling, that confidence, it can never be taken away from you. So again, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, if you're struggling, keep grinding, keep hustling, keep going. I promise you, you will win. You'll inspire other people. And the rewards that you get from winning, they'll be worth every second and every sacrifice you ever made.